Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. So today we'll be designing a personal branding flyer, more like an informational flyer. So the first thing we want to do is to launch our Canva, tap on the plus sign, and then we tap on the custom size, and then we fix our size for the flyer, which is going to be 1080 width, 1080 height, pixel. Always make it a pixel size. So tap on create design, and it is going to bring up our workspace, a blank workspace. Just drag this down and let's focus on the design. So what we want to do next is to tap on the three dots up, and then we clear this untitled design and rename it to the name of the flyer. Always remember this so that you don't send this untitled to your clients, especially if you're sending it as a PDF file. So rename it to the name of the flyer you're designing. So Temi's personal branding flyer or personal branding LinkedIn flyer. It could be yours too. So just explore and then drag it down. It has automatically saved. If you launch it back, you'll see that it has automatically saved. So we'll go to the next mission for today is to upload a picture of the flyer we want to replicate. So we're going to upload the picture of the flyer we're going to replicate. We have to tap on our camera roll to bring in the picture. It's a picture that was a flyer that was designed using CorelDRAW. So we want to recreate it using Canva. So we have to tap on the camera, go down to our gallery, upload the picture we want to recreate, which is a CorelDRAW flyer. This is the picture we want to replicate. A picture. So the next thing we want to do is to tap on those three dots and scroll down to set as background image, and it automatically sets as a background image. So this is what we are going to be using as a reference to create the design we'll be making today using Canva. Do you believe that we can achieve this using Canva? If you don't believe, you have to just stay tuned to the end of this tutorial to find out. So the next thing we want to do is to zoom this in to create a new page where the design is going to be coming on. So what we'll be doing is switching between two pages to, recreate it. So we zoom in, we tap on add page, and then we tap on the blank space. We tap on the blank space to start our design. So we'll be designing this. We'll be creating this on this blank space. Tap on the blank space. Then tap on the color. We want to launch the color. You can see that they already provided the colors that came with the flyer we want to recreate. So just tap on the deep purple because that is the base color of this particular design. So tap on the deep purple and you see that it automatically changed the deep purple. So we scroll back. So we go to elements and then we search for we go to elements and then we search for spiral design, spiral line, and then we tap on the CO on the graphics. Always use the graphics because you don't need to remove the background. So tap on the CO for the graphics and then you scroll down to see the one that you prefer out of the multiple options given to us. So I think I've seen the one I want, which is the zigzag. That's not really balanced. So what we want to do next is to extend it. Tap on the extension box, extend it, make sure it covers the entire page. And then what we want to do next is to scroll down, scroll to the right, and then tap on transparency and reduce the transparency to I think 17 or 18. Make sure you reduce it to your satisfaction. We are recreating a design and we can't really get the same elements that we had used on CorelDRAW on Canva, so we just have to improvise. So I think this is okay. Yes, it has been. Yes, I think this is balanced now. I think this is okay. So the next thing we want to bring is the circle. We want to bring in the circle. Then we tap on elements and then we cancel this particular one and then we go to shapes. We tap on the CO and then we go to circle and import the circle into our designing space. So we enlarge it using the tiny circle bottle. Just enlarge it, make it fit in make sure it's fitting into the design. You have to keep going back and forth to check whether it's the same size that you're using. Then you have to change the color. Just like I said, they have given us the option. So change the color to the lightest purple, which has already been provided to us by Canva. So make sure you position the circle perfectly. Position the circle perfectly. So what I want to do next is to import my picture, which I'll be adding. Tap on the camera and then import the picture. Reduce the allowances. Increase the size of the picture. Reduce the side allowances again. The picture side allowances again. Then tap on tap on background removal. So you remove the background, just drag this down. It's not necessary. It's always doing that. And then wait for Canva to remove the background. So what you want to do next is to reduce the allowance again, increase the size of the picture to fit in just like it fits in the original design we are trying to replicate. So increase the size of the picture, make sure it's fitting in, make sure you're not making any mistake, and then go back to check whether it's fitting or not. Okay, so I think I like what I'm seeing here. So the next thing we want to do right now is to bring in we need to bring in the white shape, that's underneath, the design. So we are going to go through this and see if we are going to find any shape that matches that of Corel Draw. And this is the challenge I have with Canva. The shapes are always, we can't really explore with shapes. Well, so to the best of my knowledge, I don't really know. I'm going to research and to make sure I'm not making a mistake. The error is not from me. So I saw a closed shape and I'm going to change it to white and enlarge it to fit into the entire box. Make sure you always increase the size to fit into the entire box. And then after doing that, I'm seeing that I don't really like this. It's not giving at all. It's not giving. So I'll just delete it and then go back to the shapes and see whether there's another shape that is going to bring out this beauty that I want. So I go through the shapes again and I'm seeing that it seems like there's no shape there's no shape that is bringing out what I want. Let me try this star again. Okay, let's see if it works. Let us increase the size and try to put it together and see if it's going to work. But this is not giving at all. This isn't given, so I'm just going to delete all of this and go to elements to search for a design that can replace this. Just we're improvising, so we search for ripped paper. We search for the ripped paper. With this design, you have to take your time because it's a very long video. It's something that I should have charged for, but then, I always like to fulfill my promise. So I'm going to teach you this. And I hope you get it right. So we're going to search for the best ripped paper that will fit into this particular design. I think I found one. Okay, so I'm just gonna, no, this is not, nah, babes, I gotta search for another one. So let me just keep scrolling till I find the one that I want. I think this is okay. This ain't bad. Let me increase the size. Oh goodness, this is so cute. Okay, so this is manageable. Let's go back to the design to see. Okay, we can still manage this. We can still manage this. Okay, what do you think, guys? I'm trying to curve it to see if it's going to fit in, Okay, so I just adjust it, align it to the page, align it to the center of my design. So I think this is okay. Okay, so now that we've achieved that, we want to go back and search for picture frame. Picture frame to achieve that tiny picture, round tiny picture on the flyer. So we tap on the one that has lines, 2 lines on it, so that we'll be able to change the color to bring out the beauty of the frame. So we tap on the third option. We reduce the size of this picture frame. We drag it down to fit into the ripped paper. We reduce the size again till it fits on the left side that we want to position it. And then so we try to, okay, Oh, this looks good. Tap on the frame. You tap on the frame and then we see replace. Tap on replace, then upload my picture, the picture I'll be using for the small version. Okay, so what we want to do next is scroll to the right, tap on flip, and then we flip it horizontal. So you zoom out the picture, go to color. You see we have the green and white, so we change the color to purple, deep purple. We change the green to deep purple and we change the white to light purple. Then we zoom it out to see the results. What we want to do next is to add text, and then we had happy with a hyphen. Okay, without the hyphen, right? Happy, then we drag it to the circle box. I'm trying to place it. I'm trying to get the right size and place it. So what I want to do next is to go to text fonts, and then we launch the fonts. Check on the one that has like the certificate type of handwriting. Go for the one that suits this particular design. This is ugly. And then we go for the other one. Let's see. I don't like okay, this is okay. This is okay to an extent. I think we can work with this. Although I want to explore and see if there are other designs that comes out better than this, but I think this is going to be the best. Okay, this isn't bad. Okay, let's try this. This isn't bad either. So just explore the handwriting fonts and see the one that you want. You prefer. Always go for the darker ones, like the deeper ones, the one that are boldened already, not the lighter ones. So I'll just settle for one. Don't let me do over Sabi. I just settle for one. I think this is closer to what we want to design. So you zoom out the picture and try to slant it or just make it fit in the box. And then you position it, zoom it back in, and then you check the design. I think it's designing. I think it's given. So you change the color to deep purple. Change the color of the design. Change it from black to deep purple. So what I want to do next is to add text. And then we had the new week. After you've added the new week, you want to position it into the circle. Go to B format. Okay, spacing. Reduce the line spacing so that it will come up. It was too far from each other. The new and week was too far from each other. So what you want to do next is to go to B format, align it to the left, and then adjust the happy text. Let it come, right on top of the new week. Just keep trying to position it well so that it can, come out like something close to what we have on the original flyer. This is really okay. This is really good. New week. Keep exploring different fonts for the new week until you get the perfect one. I think I'll just go for the Archivo Black. So what I want to do next is to insert this box that is carrying the quoted message for the week. So you go to elements, go to shape, tap on the shape and tap on the square box and bring in the box. Okay, so we are not going to waste the time too much because we can't find a particular box that is on CorelDRAW on Canva. So we just have to improvise. Just bring in a square box, drag it down, and then reduce the box. Make sure you're reducing the box very well. Stretch it out. Reduce the box. Change the color. Okay, am I changing the color of this box? Okay, we are changing the color. Okay, we aren't changing the color of the box. So what we want to do is just to keep adjusting. But this box is it's too blended. I don't know if I like this box. It seems that we have to, you know, we have to change. We have to search for. Okay, this ain't bad. Okay, this ain't bad. This is not bad. This looks good, right? This looks good. Okay. So what I want to do next is just go and search for text box. Let's search for text box. Let's see whether we'll get something close to what we have on CorelDRAW. So just tap on graphics, select all, and go through the graphics boxes and see whether there's one there that stands out that is going to work for what we want to use it for. Let's keep doing that. keep scrolling down to see the boxes and see the one that would love, and just try to go for it. Just try to go for the one that would love. Okay, so I'm seeing this. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I think we can use this. It's actually close to what we wanted. So what we can do is just to change. This box has 3 layers, 2 layers. Okay, 3 layers. So we have to change the colors of each layer so that it can come out as what we have on CorelDRAW. And then the one we have on it before, we have to delete it. We have to delete the box, delete the one we have on it before. It seems that we are good to go with this one. We can actually use this one for the design we want to do. So what we want to do is to tap on this design, then scroll down, scroll to the right, scroll down to the right, and tap on layers. Go to layers, then scroll up, then you look for that rectangle box. The square box we converted to rectangle, we delete that box. And then once it is deleted, you can see, we just drag this particular one. You can see that that box has been deleted. So now we have the box we'll be using for this design. So now we want to zoom this box out to write out the text. To write out the text that is on this box. So what we are going to do is to write out this text. We'll add a subheading. Then we write out this text. Pardon me if I don't get that once, because there's a lot on my mind, and we're just trying to get the best out of this design. I hope you're following and I hope you're learning. I'm so sorry that this is going to be a lengthy video. This is what you'll be getting during your graphics design classes, because you actually do need a baby explanation, baby step explanation to this design, so that you can get it once and for all and you can replicate it however you want. So we keep changing the text, we keep working on the text until we get the perfect text. Already noticing that the space between the text, the first text and the second, is too much. So we have to reduce it when I'm done with this. So just write out the text. Write out the text. Okay, so what we want to do next is to reduce the size of the text and fit it into the box. We reduce the size of the text and fit it into the box. Tap on the B format and then align the text to the left. So the next thing we want to do is to duplicate, instead of importing text, just duplicate the text in the box, bring it down and change it to my name. I'm changing it to follow. Okay, just change it to follow first. I reduce the allowance, increase the size of the follow. Then I duplicate it after I've aligned it perfectly, duplicate it and spell out my name, which is Temitope Olagunju. So it was after this design I realized that I didn't space out my name. So I just have to space it out and align it with the follow text that I've written. So I have to space it out and align it with the follow text that I've written. Then I use the nudge arrow to take it to the left. Then I bring this picture to the right so that it can fit well perfectly. So do you see that we are getting close to this? Search for the LinkedIn icon. We have to search for the LinkedIn logo, the LinkedIn icon. So this pops out and we tap on see. Oh goodness, I love this blue gradient logo. Let's try it. Okay, so some of these logos their colors cannot be changed. So we have to delete it and look for the ones that allows you to change the color so that you can change the logo color to the brand color you are using to design. It's very essential to always blend out colors. So I'm using this because it allows me to change the color to purple. So I reduce the size, put it in between the follow and my name, Temitope, and tap on it, go to the blue color, change it to the purple color, and you see it works perfectly. Okay, so I just reduce the text for my name and then reduce drag the icon close to my name, reduce the size and place it close to my name. And what I want to do next is to bring the follow button to and reduce it to, I have to reduce it to, then reduce the size of the follow. Okay, so then we bring it closer to this space. And then what I want to do next is to zoom it in and check if the design is designing or not. The next thing is to import my logo, reduce the allowances on the left, right, bottom, top, reduce all allowances, and reduce the size of my logo to and fit it to the extreme left of the design. Remember to always check the original design so you don't replicate badly. Okay, so I think I have to increase the size of the logo and then bring it back. I think this is perfect now. Okay, so this is perfect now. Okay, so what I want to do next is to tap on this text and go to effects, then scroll to see the options that I have. So I tap on glitch and then I tap up neon. I think the neon is better. I just increase the size of the neon and it's actually given. We can use something like this. Okay, so this brings us to the end of this design. I cannot wait to see what you are going to create from this. Do send it to me and keep your fingers crossed for our next tutorial. Subscribe, like, share, and follow. Bye.